We are part of that resistance. So here tonight, on this land, we begin the process of creating a new economic system, one that is based on harmony with each other and with the planet that we inhabit. Now, I'm really thrilled that I'm able to welcome tonight one of the people whose ancestors looked after this country for thousands of years. So please give a warm welcome to gimuy, yidinji, walubara elder, traditional owner of the Gimuy region, gudju.
Thank you. Yeah, just like to welcome everybody here on behalf of Mama Gimuy walubara yidinji people. So I'd just like to say, while you're here sitting on country, all spirit keep you safe as well. We've got a long story and long history of being here in Australia, but also the stories of the reef goes back some thousands and thousands of years. Recently I was on a documentary with David Attenborough talking about that, and the scientists proved that it goes back some 20,000 years. So in regards to that evidence, our people have been looking after and maintaining that reef for a number of years. And at the moment, it is being very much pressured by, mining and also what's been happening here locally, tourism as well as dredging. So when you combine all of that onto the reef, in our lifetime, we may see the reef actually depleted and dead. Hopefully it doesn't get to that stage. But if that does happen, you know that all the waves that are going to come into Cairns is just going to swamp Cairns. Cairns will become a swamp again. So if you've got property in Cairns, it'll be gone. So those stories go back some 20,000 years. But we are also in support of the families and the tribal groups from down south as well, because adani, not only what they affect in regards to taking water out of the aquifers, they actually take, the bloodline of our storyline and song lines that relate to the rainbow serpent and the rainbow serpent story, of which my grandfather gave me through ceremony my name, gudju, which actually means the rainbow or the rainbow serpent, and that story. So the aquifers that comes down from the Laura Basin connects up with the Artesian basins and goes all the way down south, even far down as Sydney and Melbourne. So if you take the water from there, all the water that we survive on up here, and the people of the Cape, and all the people going down to Bowen, if they take those megalitre of water just to support a mine, they might employ 10,000 people, but they kill off 10,000s and millions of plants, animals, and also people. So the government, especially the Labor and Liberal government, combining and agreeing to a mine such as this is really disastrous, not just for our stories, but your stories and your children's stories. Both our stories will be lost just because of coal mines that we don't need. People are now combining free energy and energy sources such as solar, wind power. We don't need coal. So I think that the people showing the support here, and thank you for showing up today and in support, of all the different tribes that will be affected by the aquifers. But it's not just our people, it's also the farmers. everybody will be affected by the depletion of water in aquifers. Our story, our songlines, especially when it relates to the waters and the rainbow serpent story. So we're having similar things that the Sioux people and the Sioux Nation are fighting over in America in regards to aquifers, and water is life. And I think we should be doing the same thing, saying that water is life. Thank you.